Since Lantern Rite has started, players still don't know which free 4-star character to pick. Since the addition of Yao Yao, players have a bigger choice this year. Witcher, Bidu, Chongyun, Ningguang, Xianling, Xinyan, Xingqiu, Yanfei, Yunjin and Yao Yao. Let's start off with Bidu. Bidu performs best in the sub-DPS role. She is an Electro Claymore user. Best performing in Taser, Hyperbloom, Superconduct teams. Her best constellation is C2, which is a thing to consider if you already have her and are thinking of getting her constellation for free this Lantern Rite. Chongyun can be played as a sub-DPS or support. He is a Cryo Claymore user. Best performing in Freeze and Melt teams. He has synergy with a lot of different characters. But he slowly got overshadowed in the meta. If you're planning to get his constellations, I recommend going up to C4. Ningguang is a main DPS. She is a Geo Catalyst user. She does best in full Geo teams. You might want to consider getting her C1. Another thing to consider is that she will be in the Phase 2 of 3.4 banners as a rate-up 4-star character. Xiangling is an excellent sub-DPS. She is a Pyro Polearm user. She is great in Vaporize and Melt teams. With her passive talent, she can also boost damage. She is one of the most used characters in the Spiral Abyss. I recommend getting her up to C4 for unlocking her full potential as a sub-DPS. But she's good even without it. She is currently in the Star Glitter shop for 34 Star Glitter, which is another thing to consider. Xinyan is best used as a sub-DPS or support. She is a Pyro Claymore user. She is well paired with Eula and other physical damage-based characters because she provides a high physical damage buff. I recommend getting her at C2 if you're planning on getting her constellations. Another thing to consider is the fact that she is on the first phase of 3.4 banners. Xingqiu is an excellent sub-DPS or support character. He is a Hydro Sword user. He is great in a lot of different team comps such as Vaporize, Hyperbloom, Taser, Freeze, Electro Charged and Permafrost teams. I recommend getting C2 for him even though he is great without constellations. And if possible, getting the rest of his constellations is a great investment to your teams. Yanfei performs best in the main DPS role. She is a Pyro Catalyst user. She performs well in Vaporize and Melt teams. If you're thinking of getting her constellations, I recommend getting her up to C1. Yunjin is an excellent support character. She is a Geo Polearm user. She greatly supports physical damage focused characters, and best fits in physical damage oriented teams. I recommend getting her at C2 and if possible C6. Keep in mind that she is on the first phase of 3.4 banners. Yao Yao is a healer and an excellent support. She is a Dendro Polearm user. She's amazing in a lot of different team comps. Burgeon, Spread, Aggravate, Bountiful Course and Hyperbloom teams to name a few. She's a new character, so it's still a bit early to make definite statements, but I'd recommend getting her C1 for starters. Keep in mind she is currently on the first phase of 3.4 banners. Which character will you be getting from Lantern Rite? Comment down below.